Hey, sorry to interrupt. I was just wondering if the guys could hang out. They got on so well last night.
Sure. It was having a lazy day, nothing planned.
Actually, I was just going to go do some study.
See, he's got other things to do. Why are we always here? I don't need a babysitter.
No, but you need to make some friends. Yours are all in the UK. Look, I just have to work for a couple of hours, OK? Tom Quill's back, so I have to do the media stuff. I'll see you later, darling, OK? I won't be long.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Terese, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you being here.
It's the least I could do.
I can't believe that they think Tom could be responsible for the explosion.
Is that what Mark told you?
All I know is they found him at Elliot Park. They then kept him locked up overnight there.
Okay, look, I think it might be a good idea if you contact your lawyers, depending on what happens after the questioning.
Mrs. Quill, I owe you...
You left him for dead.
No, well, I made sure...
I expressly asked you if you had seen him and you lied to my face. Tom! Oh, Tom, are you okay? I thought we'd lost you.
Why did you tell her I was alive? Come on, move it.
I mean, I knew he was angry at me for sacking him, but he'd broken the law, Terese. What was I supposed to do?
Listen, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be on home detention?
Well, no, the police have asked me to come in and make another statement.
About what?
About my dealings with Tom. Well, now that he's been found, this blows the case wide open. Oh, come on, look, as soon as they question him, it will prove that I am innocent. Terese?
I'd heard you Aussies were a nation of convicts, but I didn't realize that meant stealing from your guests.
Well, you stole my money, didn't you, mate?
Wasn't really your money, though, was it? I didn't think so. So technically, I never stole it because it never belonged to you.
Where is it? Look, you've got to give it back.
It's safe. I've been investing in. Limited edition. You know how hard these are to get? I'm surprised the stores here actually had them. I mean, I'd pay a little bit more than I would have done in London, but hey, I can afford it.
You can't do this.
Yeah, I can. I think I'll buy a new hoodie next and then a new phone.
It's not your money, Angus.
No, you're right. It's not. How about you go tell someone? Oh, wait. You can't, can you?
Look, you have to take them back now.
I'm pretty sure there's a no-return policy on shoes that have been worn.
I'm not kidding.
Nice try.
Oh, my God, you have to give them back now.
Ben? What's going on?
Nothing.
Just mucking around. Isn't that right, Benny?
Yeah.
We could go with a simple no comment regarding Tom's reappearance, but honestly, that will just invite speculation and rumour.
That's the last thing you need.
So I've drafted this statement saying that we're cooperating with the police, the family requests privacy, etc., etc.
Oh, it looks good.
So I'll send it out immediately? You must be so relieved that Tom's okay.
I am, Sarah. Thank you.
I've done nothing wrong.
You skipped bail and let everyone believe you'd been killed in the explosion.
That wasn't my intention. I just didn't come forward.
The day before the explosion, your stepmother fired you. How did that make you feel?
Tom was furious. He was angry at me. He was angry at Julie.
I had told you 1,000,000 times he wanted revenge.
Yeah, the problem is we only have your word for it, Paul.
But it's obvious he hated Julie.
I still can't get over the way that Tom looked at me when he saw me. I mean, I know our relationship has always been somewhat challenging ever since I married his father, Shay too, but I love them both so very much. I think sacking him was an overreaction.
He blackmailed Aaron.
Yes, but I put too much pressure on him.
But he broke the law. You couldn't let him get away with that.
Yes, I know, but now I have a stepson that hates me.
I'll admit I was annoyed. I said some things I didn't mean.
So you wanted to get back at your stepmother?
Yeah. I thought Paul and I could team up. In a business sense, that's all.
When I made it clear that I wasn't interested in his little plan, he stormed off. And that's obviously when he went down into the boiler room and did the damage.
I was never in the boiler room. After I left Paul, I went down to the car park.
I saw Tom talking to Paul Robinson in the complex, which was sus, right? Because he had just been sacked. I thought something was up, so I followed him down to the basement.
I was planning on getting some things I'd left in the company car, but Aaron showed up.
We got into an argument about what he had done to me, so I gave him a hard time about being a poor little rich kid. So he shoved me.
And then Aaron threw this massive punch and I hit the ground.
I didn't hit him that hard.
Do you know where he was when the blast happened?
I left the car park by then.
And then where did you go?
To a motel in Elliott Park.
When the explosion happened, I panicked. I knew exactly where I had left Tom, and the building had collapsed. I tried calling his phone, but I didn't get a response. I thought I had killed Tom. I was freaking out. I thought he was dead.
Well, at least he's alive.
Oh, Terese, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just can't stop wondering about where Tom's been. I mean, we have to consider what all this means. You don't just disappear like that for no reason.
I know.
And he was angry when you sacked him. Do you think he was angry enough to do something about it?
No, Tom would never do anything like this. No, Paul was the one with the blueprints to the boiler in his bag. He was the one that wiped the security footage of himself down in the basement. He even tried to get a false alibi. No, it had to be him.
Blackmail? Extortion? Faking his own death? I mean, if he can do that, surely he's capable of blowing up a building.
It wasn't me.
Tom had motive, opportunity, and means. Bottom line is, he can't prove where he was at the time in question, can he?
I have an alibi for where I was when the boiler was sabotaged.
You have a witness who can confirm that.
I didn't do it.
Look, I said it was no big deal with Angus. It was a misunderstanding, you know, that's all.
Really? Your granddad said it looked like a lot more than that.
I'm just mucking around.
Come on, Ben. Angus has gone back to the Cannings. You can be honest with us.
Ben, what was the fight really about?
He's just a stirrer, okay? He's one of those boarding school brats who has to lord it over everyone else.
He's obviously feeling insecure about something and he's just giving you a hard time.
What's he got to be insecure about?
He's only just come here. He's trying to find his feet. Even if he's not doing it the best possible way, I really thought you were going to make an effort.
Look, that was before.
Before what?
Before his personality got in the way.
Oh, Ben. Not like you to judge someone so quickly.
We don't get along, okay? And I don't want to spend any more time with him than I have to. I just want to be left alone to focus on my study.
That poor kid's been uprooted and sent halfway around the world for what he thinks is an impromptu holiday.
There has to be a reason for the aggro.
Well, maybe he senses that everything isn't right with his mum. We've got to cut him a bit of slack.
He's causing issues. And Ben's our priority. Libby's relying on us.
As is Sarah.
Ben is our grandson. He comes first.
What are you saying? You want to renege on our promise?
Well, we'd have to look for another solution.
No. No, Karl. Sarah is relying on us.
Sweetheart, if Ben and Angus can't see eye to eye, this situation could do more damage than good.
Oi. Did you get my text messages?
Yes, waiting for a call.
What, couldn't you do that at the motel? I cannot run the place by myself.
I had to find out what's going on with Tom. Police have kicked me out of the waiting room. They won't tell me anything when I call. And you know what? It's all because of you.
What?
Well, you undermined my credibility by running off to Brennan and telling him I had a look at his notebook. No wonder they don't believe I'm innocent. And after everything I've done for you.
Excuse me? Right, like tampering with my medication and trying to send me over the edge?
Yeah, what about helping you get back on your feet again, eh? Or letting you buy into the motel?
It was my money that got it up. Paul, you need to remember, I am the only person in Erinsborough that believes in you.
Steph, I've been set up. Why can't anybody see that?
Because of your past, Paul. You don't get benefit of the doubt.
Well, it has to be Tom. And I mean, there's got to be some evidence that he did it.
Again, whoever is responsible, Mark will find out.
Steph, I can't be locked up again. Terese has to know that I'm innocent, that I would not do that to her boy or to her.
Oh, Terese. Hey, I was hoping... Could you talk to Julie for me, please, and just tell her how sorry I am? because she's not going to listen to me. And look, I know what I did is unforgivable.
Yeah, well, you're not the only one that's made some terrible mistakes around here.
Hey, I know what I did there is no excuse for. Right, but you have to understand, Tom was so angry.
Do you think there is any possibility that he did tamper with the boiler?
Well, he was capable of bribery and break and enter. It wouldn't surprise me if he went as far as sabotage.
Maybe Paul could be innocent.
I guess it's possible, yeah.
Am I free to go?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Let's just go over your statement one more time. After spending the night with Tom Quill at the Elliott Park Motel, you drove him to Lassiter's complex. Tom planned to pick up some personal effects he'd left in his company car, located in the hotel's underground car park.
That's correct.
You parked in the complex car park at approximately 9:45 a.m. Tom got out and you waited in your car for him to return. From this vantage point, you saw Tom talk to Paul Robinson for approximately 1 minute before entering the establishment.
Right.
You waited approximately 10 minutes, but Tom didn't reappear. Growing concerned, you got out of your car and walked down to the underground car park via the outside entrance to see what had happened.
Yes, and that's when I saw some guy hit him.
Aaron Brennan. After Aaron left, you checked Tom was okay and helped him back to your car. You then drove him back to the Elliott Park Motel.
He didn't want to go to the hospital. And he knew it was best we weren't seen together.
Because of your wife. Okay, look, I'm going to do what I can to keep a lid on this information, but there's a chance you may need to testify in a court of law.
Why?
Because this information verifies Tom's movements on the morning of the explosion. Between you and Aaron Brennan, Tom was in someone's sight the whole time at Lassiter's.
Thanks again for taking care of Angus. I'm so glad the boys are getting on so well.
Oh, did he tell you that?
Well, Angus went out again, so I assumed it was with Ben.
No, Ben's at home, and they're not really hitting it off, to tell you the truth.
Well, they just met. These things take time.
Yeah, of course. Angus seems to rub Ben up the wrong way, throwing his weight around a bit.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault.
Yeah, it is. If I was a better mother, Angus wouldn't be like this.
Well, he does have a father as well.
Who's busy with his new family. I'm always trying to make up for that, and all I do is go to work and pay bills.
You are in a very difficult situation, and it's a situation that Angus doesn't really know very much about.
I know you don't agree with me not telling him about the illness, but I just want him to suffer as little as possible.
You obviously love Angus very much.
I do. I love both my kids.
Then why not fight to stay with them?
Susan, I tried. The treatment was horrendous and it made no difference.
I know you've been through hell. But more time with your kids is worth the fight. When I was diagnosed with MS, I thought it was a death sentence, but I researched the condition and I sought out the best possible treatment. What I'm trying to say is that you have to stay positive. You have to just do anything until you've exhausted every option.
You think I should have more chemo?
Yes, I do. Then you'll have bought the most time you can with your kids. And they'll know how hard you fought. There's nothing that Karl or I can offer Angus that can compare to that. And they'll need to know that you didn't give up.
Thanks for coming back in. I know you've all had questions about the ongoing investigation.
So you charged Tom for the explosion?
Oh, he's not your scapegoat, Paul.
The original charges against Tom, falsification of the council document and the break and enter still stand.
And that's just in relation to the Lassiter's development.
Well, hang on, what about tampering with the boiler?
Forensic evidence indicates that the boiler was tampered with between 10 and 10:30 a.m. Tom was with someone during that time.
No, not me. Who is this person?
A third party. They were also in the car park.
So you're saying you're not charging him with the explosion?
No, which means he's permitted bail if...
Oh, of course I'll pay it, of course.
Hang on a second, whoever said that they were with Tom has to be lying.
We have cross-checked their account with the CCTV footage, Paul. The story's true.
Then it's got to be somebody else. You've got to keep looking. You've got to find them.
And to do that means proving that you were framed.
Exactly. You figure that out, you're going to be one step closer to finding out who really is responsible.
Except we don't have any leads on either of those angles, Paul.
Well, that doesn't make me guilty.
No. It makes you the prime suspect.
I didn't do it. Why won't anybody believe me?
If you'd seen my mum, she's gone to another meeting.
No, actually, it's you I want to chat to.
I've still got some unpacking.
Yeah. You know what? You really should be relaxing and getting out and getting to know the neighbourhood. Instead, you're fighting with my grandson.
Look, it was nothing.
I'm not asking so I can tell your mum. I'm asking because I have a feeling that something's going on.
I thought you were a GP and not a shrink.
Sometimes it helps to talk to an adult who's not your mum.
Look, I'm all stocked up on well-meaning adults who aren't my parents. And besides, you don't know me. It's not your business.
Sure, I've got to take this. Karl Kennedy? Oh, yeah? Right. Okay. Oh, that's great news.
Now I try not to lie. I'm not here to defend, I'm not here to deny.
Where is it? The 10 grand I had in my room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You knew I kept spare cash there?
I'm sorry, I had no idea you had that much.
Oh. The cops seem to think that looters took it, but it's pretty obvious it was you.
He said he didn't take it. He didn't take it.
Yeah? Well, someone did. And I'm going to make sure that they hand it back to me.
Well, it wasn't Aaron. How much clearer do I need to make that?
He's much more your type, isn't he?
Oh, he sure is.
Yeah. Well, you never would have cut it with me.
Can't feel a thing.
Like you need this.
Thanks.
I'm so sorry for adding to your hassles and giving Paul a chance to look at your notebook.
Yeah, well, I've been booted off the investigation because of it.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. But how did they find out? You're the only one I told.
Yeah, and I told my superiors.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
I had to. If it came out later that I knew, it'd look like I colluded with Paul. The case would collapse, he'd get off, and that can't happen.
Okay, if he's innocent.
Steph, I know that you want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I've second-guessed myself too. But there is plenty of evidence and not a shred of proof that he's been framed for it. You need to face the facts that he's guilty. Thanks for the coffee.
There was a brief moment early today where I let myself believe that it was actually possible you were innocent.
I am innocent. Terese, I would never do anything to hurt you or your family because I love you.
If you really mean that,
Of course I mean it.
then please, for once, be honest. Because I can't do this anymore. You have to tell me the truth so I can move on, so I'm no longer trapped in this horrible limbo of not knowing.
Terese, I am telling the truth.
Paul's been harassing people for information. And Steph's asking questions.
I am not responsible for Josh's death.
Well, then who is?
I don't know. I don't know. But I am going to do everything in my power to find out because I did not do this.
Relax. He has no idea I put those blueprints in his briefcase. None.